Hey y'all! Say hi when you jump on. Tell me where you're from and which company you are with. What's happening, y'all? Who has their Christmas shopping done? I gotta admit, I do not. And usually I try to have it done by now, and I'm just like not there. I'm just not. I am just not there. A little off my groove. I like to have it done pretty close to Thanksgiving. Evelyn, how you doing? Style Dots, awesome. How you doing, Miss Amy? Hey, Polly. Thank you for starting a revolution, Miss Amy. You're awesome, lady. Miss Cynthia, how you doing? Paparazzi in the house, Mississippi. Oh, Camille, you're so sweet. Thank you. Polly, your Christmas shopping is done. Good for you. That's fantastic. You're welcome to come help me wrap. Hey, Laurie, how you doing, hun? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Say hi and where you're from when you jump on. Want to get a message out, tell people to come hang out with us. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, Citrid, hey, gorgeous. So, y'all, tell me how the weather is where you're at. It's funny as I talk to different people. I live in Washington State. I live in a different part of Washington than I have for the last 13 years. And it rains and it rains and it rains some more and it rains. I pray they have all these pine trees. I pray we get some snow. I love the look of some snow on pine trees. I just do. Another guy I was talking to today, Minnesota, she had a couple inches of snow. I just got back from New York, and it was cool, but like one day was 60, it was a little breezy, but it was really quite nice, to be honest with you. It was quite nice. Rainy, wet. Where are you, Miss Nicole? I have two Nicoles right in a row. I think it is so funny when that happens. Sidrid, okay. I've got rain and more rain and more rain. Very little sunshine this time of year. Okay, so February, you may see me like show up on your front door, knocking on your door, girl. 30. Oh, in Toledo. Oh, there is some harsh weather in Ohio, isn't there? Like, whoo, girl, 30. That's when it starts to like get serious. Like when it starts to get below freezing, right? Hey, Joyce in New Jersey. Ooh, snow is coming. Okay, I really love snow at Christmas, though. I really do. Like, it needs to be snow at Christmas. You guys want to hear a really funny story? So my 20-year-old, when she was a little girl, she wanted snow for Christmas, and she was telling her dad about it. And she goes, I'm going to pray for snow, okay? My husband is like the human barometer. Like, and he checks the weather all the time. Like, he would be a weather chaser if he didn't have children, wasn't worried about dying. Anyway, he loves weather. He's obsessed with weather. And he looked at me, he's like, it's not snowing tonight, and Miss Abby, she prayed for snow, and I'm not kidding. We totally got snow on Christmas, and it was not supposed to snow. I mean, it was just that innocence, that prayer of a child. Like, I'm not kidding. I'm like totally serious about this. Totally happened. And he's like, it's not going to snow. And it totally did. Like, it was just hysterical. Hey, Miss Angela, how you doing? Hey, Beth. Don't you just love those kind of little stories? I swear to you, it's 100% true. So funny. I love that girl. We got new North Carolina in the house. Overcast. How cold is it, Beth? Sunny and cold. And ooh, yeah, Indiana. That's another one with some harsh weather, huh? Raining in Georgia. That's kind of expected. How cold is it, Maria? Hey, Sharon. How you doing? Oh, 50 in Arkansas. Yeah, a little farther south, huh? Is it humid there most of the time? Cold and gray, Miss Mary, where are you at? We got Knoxville, Tennessee in the house. Weather stays pretty decent there, right? Do you ever get snow in Tennessee? Oh, Kathy, please message me. Rihanna said that you might be messaging me. Please do. Send me a message right now, and then I'll reply back to you when I'm done, love. I'd love to chat with you. I hear you're doing good things. I'm super excited for you. Kathy's with Chat Culture. Hey, Loretta. Hey, Joyce. Hey, Livette. So help me out, y'all. We need some more people on here. Goodness, it's quiet this morning. So go ahead and share this out in Comment Revolution. You can put it on your personal profile. You can put it in groups with other people in the direct sales industry or people that are in small business groups, anywhere you know that somebody is using social media to promote their business. So it doesn't matter if it's they personally own their own business or they're with a direct sales company. I have lots of ideas for them. Okay. 41 degrees in South Carolina. Ah, gotcha. Hey, Miss Carrie. There's one of my self-owned she's got her own boutique. She's doing great things. Carrie's had a great journey. She's amazing. Virginia Beach in the house. Thank you, Miss T. I'm reading the word team. Thank you, Miss Kathy. Sometimes my brain, do you ever have that? What you read and then what you go to say like doesn't come out. Gina, thank you so much for spreading the love. Thank you, Miss Kendra. I appreciate that. So make sure that you've commented #holiday to get our December goal setting sheet, to get our December images to help you to get more engagement. Let's see if I can talk. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, all sorts of fun things. Ooh, I think you've got the coldest temperature so far, Julie. You win, girl. 25 in Michigan. Oh, it sounds like the snow is amazing there with the way precipitation comes off the lakes. But oofta, girl, it sounds like there's some serious cold weather. How many of you know I lived in North Dakota for a while? And when I moved there, it was December 15th. So almost exactly, let's see. Porter's 22. So it would have been 22 years ago, like next week. It was minus 50 with a wind chill when we got there. And yeah, that was something to learn from. Makes me very grateful when they say cold weather. I'm like, I know, 30, I can do 30. When it's minus 50 and 30 degrees, that's 80 degrees difference, you guys. That's a big deal. You feel it. Just saying. You feel it. But, Lori won with 21 in Maine. There you go, girl. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, girl, sending you warm vibes. 21. It's like 21 this time of year, like, oh, it's cold. And then February, when you've been doing 21 for a while, you're like, it gets to 30, you're like, whoo, we're grilling outside, right? It's really funny how that happens. It's cold there, but it's going to get worse. Chicago, yeah. Do you have, I've been to Chicago once. I totally want to come back so bad. I really, really liked it. I need to just go have fun, but I'm not sure this is the time of year I want to do that. I've lived in several windy places. I'm not really in the mood for more wind. All right. Hey, Lydia, how y'all doing? All right. So tell me how you're doing with your Christmas shopping. What percentage are you done? 100% done, 50% done. Where are you at with things? I'm kind of keeping it simple this year. We have so much stuff. It's just I just want to hang out. Just enjoy my fam. All right. So we are going to be talking about, our theme today is new year, new skills. Okay. And there's something that I've been pondering on for all of you for the last couple months. And I hope that we have a lot of fun with this. Ooh, 98% done. What's left? Do you have stocking stuffers? I like to go get my like candy and stocking stuffers. Like that's one of my favorite things. I don't want to like hunt for our favorite candy. Like I like to go early on that so everybody gets their favorite thing. Keep it in some. I know sometimes it just feels good to keep it simple, huh? We like food. Food is kind of our big celebration thing. We like to eat too much. Okay. So new year, new skills. I know a lot of you it's the 8th. So a lot of you have like one more week, right? Where your companies are like, if you want this shipped by Christmas, you got one more week. So I know a lot of you are in kind of that mode, the last minute sales. And if you watch my reels, my stories, my post, I'm posting lots of ideas to help you keep your products in front of people right now. Talking about different ideas. Do you need a gift card? Who do you need? Gifts for teachers, gifts for all sorts of people. So really focusing on those kind of things. Watch those. Have anybody seen my reels or stories? The little short videos that give you little holiday sales tips. Anybody seen those? Just comment tips if you've seen those. Kind of fun. I'm figuring that I probably forgot someone. Beth, I love the honesty. You know what I do? I do forget people, that's for sure. But then I buy too much stuff and I forgot what I even bought. I'm probably worse about that. That's kind of bad. I like to give. And then I'm like, oh, what was I thinking? All right, awesome. Some of you see my little tips videos. I'm so glad. So those are here on my business page. You can go follow me on my personal profile. I'm almost at 5,000 friends. I'm always have to unfriend a couple. Definitely follow me on Michelle Hess Withers because I do a lot of stories there and reels there that talk about the tips. What's been your favorite tip so far? You hide it from yourself. Amen, Lydia. I've hid a present for myself more than once. I hear you, girl. I hear you. I always think I'm going to keep this detailed list on my phone, and a couple times I have, but not very many. Hey, Leslie. Hey, girl. How are you feeling? I've seen your post, and I have a message to send you, but I haven't had time to do that. So I'm sending you love, girl. Good vibes. All right. All right. So I want to talk about new skills, new year, because I love as this Christmas season wraps up, there's only so many days before Christmas that you can still sell if you need to ship it to people. And then you're going to finish up your Christmas holiday season. But the cool thing is you have the whole last solid week of December. You got this really nice solid week to get your head in the game for the new year. And the more preparing that you do now and stay in front of people, think about content you're going to create and those kind of things, the better 2022 you're going to have. And we've just had a lot of weird, right? I'm just going to call it weird. It's not necessarily good or bad, challenging for sure. We've had a lot of weird, like in the last 2 years, right? It's not like life is ever the same. Like that's the great constant is things are always changing, right? But we've just had a lot of, just like, whoa, this is like, there's not a lot of normal right now. Everybody's normal is a little bit better. You like the 10 and under tip? Thank you, Lori. I appreciate you saying that. You're so welcome, Miss Leslie. Okay. But things that I really want to. Oh, Clyde, you're not late, girl. I'm so glad you're here. You always watch replays in case y'all didn't know that. My live stays right here on my business page. You can come back and watch it as many times as you like or rewind or whatever you got to do. But I want you thinking about 2022, okay? And have any of you started thinking about your goals for 2022? If you started thinking about your goals for 2022, I want you to just type 22. That is like on your radar, you're thinking about it. If you're like, oh, heck no, I just got to get through Christmas, just, comment holiday. If you're like, I just got to get this done. I just can't go there yet. So if any of you are starting to ponder on 2022, go ahead and comment 22. Okay. So yeah. So what I want to talk to you about, I've been making kind of a plan for the last couple months of how I'm going to tweak some of the things that I teach in 2022. Now, I'm just curious, how many of you, if anybody here, is this your first time being here? Comment like 1ST first. If you've been here before, just comment QQ that you're question queen in training. QQ, okay. Hey, Bea, how you doing? So, oh, I love it. A lot of you are thinking about your 2022 goals. That just makes me so happy. I'm so glad to hear that. Okay. So a lot of you know me as the question queen. You know that I love to create content that gets a lot of comments. I love to help people understand how to move those comments into Messenger so that then you can close some sales. And that's my gig, right? That's my gig. That's what I do. Looks like most of you, I had a feeling most of you were back from, hey, Sashka, how you doing, girl? Well, hello. I'm so glad to have you here, Bae. Thank you for being here for the first time. So I'm all about creating content that gets really good engagement with two goals, okay? One goal is to increase your algorithms. So the social media platform you're working on, you will get your content will be seen by more people, or that platform will show it to more people. Okay. So my first goal is to help you with your algorithms. Okay. So if I've ever given you any tips that you saw that your content was being shown to more people and that your algorithms were increased, would you just comment algorithms if that's helped you with your algorithms? Okay. The second one is to help you get more sales, both new customers and more repeat sales. Okay. So my goal is to help you meet new people, but also stay in front of your past customers. If you haven't heard me mention this before, one of the things that's really, really important to understand is that it's 6 times easier to get a purchase from a past customer than it is a purchase from someone who's a brand new customer. And so you want to deliberately spend time creating content for people who know, like you, and are familiar with what you do, because you're always coming out with new products, or your company does, or you're buying new inventory for your boutique, right? So no matter which it is, the people who know and trust you and like you, they want to know when you have new stuff. They trust you. They trust your company. Okay. And so we got to make sure we have a systematic way to stay in front of them, because it's the easiest, fastest, cheapest, least time consuming way to get sales. Now, we always need to be finding new clients. We have to have a system for that too. But a lot of times, when I talk to people, like, I just need new clients. I'm like, well, when's the last time you took care, really reached out to your current clientele? And they're like, well, I post on Facebook. But a lot of times I see their algorithms are a little funky and they're not getting a lot of comments. And I'm like, okay, we got to rev this back up. Okay. So does that kind of make sense? Y'all kind of see what I'm saying there? So those are always my two goals. All right. To help you stay in front of your past customers and to help you get new customers, all by understanding how to use algorithms. Okay. Oh, look at all of you commenting algorithms. That's so awesome to hear. Feeling good this week? Oh, I'm so glad, girl. Hey, April. So glad you're here for the first time, love. Okay. So that's our goal. So as I've pondered on this, and I've helped people create content for their personal profile, for their business page, for their Facebook groups, now, for Instagram, as we've helped people with that over and over again, it's really, really been amazing. Just, mind-blowing, amazing at what you can do with that. But I was kind of helping people continue to create new content every month, every week, every day. And I want to help you make it easier. Okay. My goal for 2022 is that you have 6 months worth of content that then you can repurpose. What does that mean to repurpose it? Okay. If you're going to slow down and take the time to make a video, make reels, create stories. Can you use those again? Yes. Okay. So the cool thing is, no matter what product line you carry, there's someone who missed it the first time, or there's somebody who saw it, but now they see it again and they're finally going to buy it this time. There's somebody new that you've met that hasn't seen it. It's 100% to create themes of content for so many months and then repurpose that and use it over and over again. You might make a tweak or make a new video, or you've got new color, style, or whatever it might be. So you might make something kind of new and unique with it. But you have this content. And then also, if your companies ever have like flash sales and you have content created around different products, when that flash sale happens, you already have content created, and you push that out and, add to it. Hey, by the way, did you know it's 25% off for the next 48 hours? So I want you to have a sense of being prepared, a sense of I've created content and now I can just push it out there every 6 months. And then I can spend more time on income producing things. And as much as it is fun to create content and uses kind of our creative juices, that we go back and forth. Okay, I don't know about you, so I'm curious where you're at right now. Is creating content something fun and that fills your creativity? Okay, so does it make you feel creative and fill those creative juices? Or do we go the other direction, and does it make you feel a little overwhelmed and weighted? So creating content, I definitely have a love-hate relationship with it. I can have a lot of fun. Like I can come and go live. I can create videos. I can take selfies, put little quotes on it. I can do all sorts of things. Like I know how to do it. But sometimes it's like, I don't want to do it today. Okay. Like I have those days. Okay. And so content creation. So I'm curious where you're at. Are you, it's fun and creative? Okay. So comment creative if it feeds your creative juices. Or is it overwhelming? One, because you may not know what to be creating, or two, it feels time consuming and it just feels never ending. Like it's like, create this tomorrow, I gotta create something the next day. Okay. I should write a book. What should I write a book on, Laurie? That's so sweet of you. Thank you for saying that. I have a book in my head that I just need to get on paper. My problem is I hate to write. I need to get one of those audio things that writes it as I say it out loud, because I hate to sit down and write. I overthink the crap out of things when I sit down to write things. Overwhelmed thinking about creating content. Overwhelming 1 and 2. Okay. I'm going to give you a second to answer that because I'm really curious. Overwhelmed. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I'm seeing more overwhelmed right now. I'm curious to see if I'm going to see any fills my creative. Hey, Laurie. So glad. Hey, welcome. You're never late. You can always watch. What part of Washington State you're in? I live in Washington too. Gotta love me some doTERRA. Look, I wish I needed some water up here. Got my grapefruit up here. I should just fill my energy there. Love me some overwhelming, never ending. Okay. Wakita. Now that's a really good point. I appreciate your honesty there and being vulnerable. It is certainly overwhelming for me. Creating content doesn't come naturally. Okay. Oh, Port Orchard. Oh, fun. I'm in Olympia. Interesting. Okay. I'm still waiting to see. Did anybody say it's creative? Is everybody? Oh, there we go, Velma. Okay. So a little bit of creative, but still feeling overwhelmed. Oh, right. Yes. So this is something that I totally relate to. It's like, it can be fun, but when you feel busy, it's like, okay, when am I going to have time to do this? Yep, totally get it. Run out of time to do what I want to do. Lydia, I hear you. I get it. Yep, I totally understand. Yeah, it can be time consuming. Yep, exactly, Kendra. Totally understand, girl. Okay, so let's talk about this for a hot second. So I'm going to talk about 26 second videos for a hot second. Okay. You guys like up for a little idea? Okay. So humor me here. You totally agree, Leslie, right? Um, yeah, it just feels like there's never enough time to do it all. So 26-second videos are like my new best friend. Okay. So how many of you know what a reel is, or you've watched them? You've probably watched some people do some cute dancing or lip syncing, or, there's the stomping, and there's there's all sorts of things, and words pop up on the screen. Okay. How many of you watched reels? So let's 26 seconds. Yes. You're like, Joey's like 26 seconds where you're at. If any of you have done like a long live, you're 26 seconds. I need 26 seconds. Okay. So I want you to comment watch if you've watched reels, made if you've made reels, or you can say both. Okay. You're so cute, Joyce. Okay, awesome. So 26-second videos are kind of my new fun thing. So reels are something that are very, very good. So I'm going to kind of simplify this. This isn't like a reels training, but we will have one of those soon. Reels training. So some of you have done both, watched. Yeah, right. I know. And they're cute to watch. And boy, they can suck the time away pretty fast. But a lot of you watched them. Okay. So they're kind of the in thing right now, meaning that now it's not okay. That's not actually true. Let me actually say what they are. It's not that they're the in thing. The thing is, it's not what everybody's making yet because they haven't all learned how and they're not comfortable with it. And so because of that, there is a need for reels, meaning Facebook, Instagram. They're like, okay, people really like reels. So if you'll make one, you're more likely to get shown than when making a post or a story because more people are used to making those. Okay, let me say it one more time. Reels on Facebook and Instagram. I'm not a TikTok expert, so I'm not going to go there. But if you're a TikTok, you kind of know it's similar. But reels on Facebook and Instagram, because so many people are not using it, there's a need for content. So if you make a reel, you're more likely to have that shown than probably a post or story because more people make those and you're competing with more people for the space on Instagram or Facebook. Okay. Was that helpful information? Just comment help if that helped you understand why it's important. And so the cool thing is you don't need to shake it. You don't have to dance. You don't have to lip sync. There are some benefits to doing some of those things, but you don't have to have reels be successful and help you. They're really, really great for helping you find new customers. Okay. Is that, you kind of following me there? Does that make sense? So reels, it's not that they're the in thing. It's actually the other way around because not everyone's doing it. Facebook's like, well, give us some content. We'll put it out there and see what people think of it. Okay. So it's really, really cool thing to understand. Now, the easiest thing to do is just grab your phone. Okay. And I have a clip right here behind my computer. I just shut my computer and I put my phone there. And I have a ring light. I also have some good natural lighting here. And I hit that and at the top, like in my Galaxy anyway, where my camera is here, when I'm recording a video, the seconds are right up there so I can watch and see how many seconds it is and if I'm hitting my 26 seconds. So let me tell you why I like 26 seconds. Okay. On Facebook, a story that is a video, and a lot of you said you had seen them, can't be more than 26 seconds. A reel can be 30 seconds. Why is there a 4-second difference? I have no idea. I joke when I run the world, okay? But it's easier just to make the 26-second one and it will work for both. I can also go through it on Instagram on reels there, okay? So 26 seconds, and plus it also works great. It's just a video. I can go on my business page, my personal profile. Okay. I'm recording vertically. Okay. So like this. All right. And I record 26-second videos that are added value. Now, in those videos, have you heard me talk about buying anything? No, not really. I can't think of any. I may have, but I haven't for a while. Trying to think I'm like somebody I may have, but it's been a while. I just put it out there because it helps us to get to know each other, helps to build trust, helps to get people to get to know me. Like, does she know anything that's worth buying her programs? It is my job to make sure you know what I know so you can decide if I'm a good fit to work with or not. That's my job, okay? It's your job to help people learn how to accessorize, to help people learn how to craft, to help people learn how to, do whatever your product line is to get healthier with, alternative methods. You have your thing, okay? And you have lots of tips and wisdom, all right? And if you've watched any of my reels, any of my stories, I just come on to share lots of ideas. You don't see me like selling, okay? Here, most of you, this is like not your first rodeo with me. I give you lots of good ideas. And at the end, I'm like, by the way, here's someone you can continue to work with me. I'm not one that does big, hard sell pitches. I know my job is to grow the trust with you, the credibility with you, help you see I know some stuff. Well, and then if you come work with me, look, I can help you fine tune that for your company. That's my job. Okay. Your job is to help people with the ideas you have. You've taken a ton of time to learn how to accessorize, to put on makeup, like whatever it is you sell, cook, all the different things you've learned. Somebody else needs that information. And then that builds the trust so that you can have a conversation to see if there's anything that you have that they could need and they might want to buy. Okay. So you want to see your stories, your reels as an opportunity to build trust. Okay. Can all of you comment trust for me? All right. Because that's really important to understand. We aren't just on Facebook to sell. We are on Facebook to build relationships, and some of those relationships will turn into customers. We should be here like out of our, goodness of our heart. Now, do we need to focus because we all need to pay bills? Yes. Do we need to know how to do that? But this is part of the process, okay? We don't just, here's our website. Okay. That's not, sales don't happen from that. Sales happen because you build relationships, okay? That's why it's called network marketing. You were networking, okay? Yes, absolutely, Kathy, girl. You can absolutely post reels on your business page and then take that reel and post it in your story too. Absolutely. Kathy, on mine, I'll show you it. Now I have had one person tell me, hang on a hot second here. Okay, let me go to Facebook. When I go to, I'm getting there. Hang on one hot second. Okay. So here on, now you got to do it on a phone. This is one you have to do on a phone. There's so many things I like to do on a computer, but this one's on a phone. And right here where it says create a post, one of the options right here is reel. And I click on it and then it'll show me my video options to throw in there. Okay. And you can also do images. There's all sorts of stuff you can use for a reel. So this isn't a real training. This is just a training on let's create content that we can use everywhere. Okay. But absolutely. So, and if you don't find that there, you're probably like, You might want to update your app on Facebook. If it doesn't update, maybe delete it, reinstall it. I don't know why some people have the Reels option, some people don't. There's certain things, I can't control Facebook, but hopefully you see it there, Miss Kathy. Okay. So Joy, like everybody's a little bit different, and you can always up your algorithms no matter what you're using. So that is something that we can really help you focus on, is how to up your algorithms when you feel like something's not working well. I am a big believer in Facebook pages. There's kind of a time and a place for everything, right? Okay. So yeah. Okay. Build trust. Exactly. I love it. You guys are all getting that. Okay. So I'm kind of going back and forth here. That's interesting, Kathy. It might be someplace else. Like I said, update the app. Make sure you update your app. Okay. All right. So, but you can definitely still put that 26-second video on your story. That's for sure. Okay. All right. Those kind of things. All right. Does that kind of make sense? So a couple important things to understand. Okay. So my point is this. You can sit down. So what I do, okay, sorry, squirrel. Okay, let's see if I can regroup my brain. I grab my phone. I get camera ready. Okay, so I'm a little more camera ready today than I was a couple hours ago, right? And I will even, okay, I don't know if you've heard me say this tip, but it always kind of is fun, like how many people think this is genius. It's really not that big deal. But I grab several shirts, a couple of pair of earrings, sometimes even change up my lipstick, and I have a whole set of clothes. Okay. And they're going to be like kind of like behind me on this couch. And if I'm, posed just right, you saw there was a box there, right? I'm just kind of lay things there. I'm in front of it. And I will record a bunch of videos in one sitting. 26 seconds. Okay. I can do 7 of those. And sometimes I go over 26 seconds and sometimes I'll stumble and I just stop and restart. I don't try to edit and cut and put things together, not for 26-second video. And so it might take me 15 minutes to get all 7 of them done, even though they're only 26 seconds, because I may have to start and restart them. And I'll have my tips. Okay. Now, all of you, and this is, I love, love, love the honesty. Oh, what was her name? You said it doesn't come naturally. It's right there. I'm pretty sure it was Wakita, right, sweetie? Said creating content, knowing what kind of content to create doesn't come naturally. That's where I come in. Okay. And that's where I really, 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 really want to help you, because I know how to take what you know. And the funny thing is, I've sold jewelry. It wasn't paparazzi. It was before paparazzi even existed. It was a different company, but I know how to sell jewelry. My mom did hair and makeup and was a beautician. I can sell anything with, your face. I've sold clothes. My kids were homeschooled. I can sell Usborne. Like, there's hardly an industry out there that I don't have enough experience with that I can Google tips on blank. Love to eat more than I want to admit. Okay. Like, I can help you figure out what kind of added value I can help extract that from your brain. Okay. You all are so smart. And like, sometimes you don't give yourself enough credit. I know how many of you have spent time building Pinterest boards, looking up blogs, reading books, getting inspired by other people, buying books, audio, all sorts of things you have done to become an expert in your area. So you're like, I'm not an expert in my area. Yes, you are. If you spend X amount of hours studying about something, you're going to know more than anywhere from 85 to 95% of the people that you associate with. You're not the expert. You know more than everybody else? No, but you probably know more than 80% of people. Okay, so I want you to own it. I am an expert, and then fill it in. I am a social media algorithms expert. Can I help your algorithms go up? Can I help you get more comments in 7 days? A lot of you have done my challenges, right? Yes, I know I can do that. If you follow what I tell you to do and what we have practiced and seen happen, absolutely. I can help you bump those algorithms up in 7 days. Okay. But am I an expert in everything? No. That's why I need you and you need me. And that's why we're all here and we're not on deserted islands. Okay. Is to help each other. So I am an expert in blank. What are you an expert in? Hey, how are you? Okay. So it's so important that you own that you realize that you can create this content that then you have 6 months worth, so 26 weeks. So my goal is to help you in 12 weeks create 2 weeks of content. 1 week we're going to need to do 3, but 2 weeks of content every week. Again, 26-second videos. I can record 7 26-second videos in 15 minutes. But I know what some of you get stuck on is, what am I going to talk about? So let me give you just a little idea. Okay. Let's say I do a week on eyeliner. Okay. How the heck am I going to talk about eyeliner for a whole week? Let me tell you how to talk about eyeliner for a whole week. Okay. So we would talk about why to choose a pencil or liquid eyeliner. We would talk about tips on putting eyeliner on the top lid, tips on putting eyeliner on the bottom lid, tips of using a white eyeliner and how if you put it on your waterline, how it makes your eyes look bigger and your eyes less tired. Okay. Tips on a cat eye. Okay. Tips on keeping your pencil and your pen. Like one of the best tips if you have a pen eyeliner is to keep it down like in a jar. So the ink's always going down. Okay. So it keeps it nice and wet. Tips on how to, keep it sharpened if you're using more of a pencil eyeliner. There's so many, tips on picking your color. I could talk about eyeliner for a long time, just eyeliner. Okay. And so everything you have that you do, there's tips on. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Things like jewelry, nails, there's a couple of you that have you have this small niche, but you have lots of products. So your job is to help people to expand their horizons. Okay. And you can have, 10 fun tips on holiday nails, looks for holiday nails. Well, it'd be 7 days. Okay. There's so many fun things that you can do. And I have done this over and over and over again with people, and it's amazing. And so I want you to have this content recorded. 26-second videos will be part of it. So let me tell you one more thing that's important to note right now. People tend to follow you on your post, your stories, your lives, or your reels. Okay. They don't tend to follow you on all the things. They tend to follow you on one or the other. And I'm going to admit, I will be the first to admit, gets a little overwhelming. Okay. It's like, well, how do I create content in all those different shapes and sizes and all those different places? That's one of the reasons I love those 26-second videos, is because it is so easy to repurpose those in all those different areas. Okay. One of the things I like about it. But you can take that same theme and make some stories on it, take the same thing, make some posts on it. People a lot of times find you from your reels and your lives that get shared, but then they continue to follow you and close sales with your stories and your post. So you've got to have a nice round balance. The other thing that we're going to focus on and put some energy into is making sure you know how to send emails. Some of your companies do it, but you can do it more often. You can do it from a platform you have. You need to have things like emails and text. They call it omnipresent. Okay. Meaning one day they see you on Facebook, another day they see you in an email, and another day they see you on a text. it takes 7 to 10 touches before people take action. Doing a post on Facebook that we know Facebook doesn't show to all your likes on your page or all your people that are in your group. We've got to have some other ways. And the cool thing is you can have a link in that email that says, hey, check out this thing I posted on Facebook. You get them back on Facebook, then Facebook starts showing them their content again. It's this nice little, like, it's a cycle that you can kind of create. Okay. And so, but when you create this content, you can use that in your email, in your text, in all the places. You just want to pick your theme and then build it out with those different pieces of content. And so that's what we want to help you with. And we want you to build that so that then you have it after 12 weeks. Then you're like, I've got a game plan. I just post and tweak. And maybe once a week you make some new content because you got a new color, a new style, new information on it, whatever it might be. Even you might make another week's worth of content 3 months from then because they come out with a brand new product or something like that. But I want to get you a solid foundation, okay? This content that then you can repurpose, okay? So tell me how that feels, okay? So thinking about having 6 months worth of content that then you can reuse over and over again and having that foundation. So tell me 10 being that sounds awesome and 1 being I hate that idea. I don't want anything to do with it. Okay. That's okay. Like I need to know those things. Like if my idea sucks, like I need to know. So where are you? What are your thoughts on that idea? 10 being that's fantastic. 1 being I don't want to go anywhere near that. So give me a number. Let me know kind of what your thoughts are. 10. Oh, you like it. Oh, I'm glad. Okay. Awesome. Oh, good. Okay, getting lots of 10s. Waiting to see if anyone hates the idea. It's really okay. You can tell me if you hate the idea. Hey, Gloria, welcome. Give me your feedback, guys. I know some of you are like a little quiet. You can tell me what your thoughts. It's really okay if you don't like it, because I am curious if you don't. I am glad to see how many of you are excited about it, though. That is awesome. So, so glad. And a lot of you, how many of you here, as you're commenting, absolutely to maximize your time? Exactly. Work smarter instead of harder, right, girl? That's brilliant. Excuse me. I'm so glad. Draw my target audience with your reels. What kind of reels are you doing, love? All right. Okay. I'm so glad you guys are excited. That makes me so happy. Okay. Awesome. So either you're being too nice and not telling me you hate it, or most of you are liking it. I'm really, really glad to hear that. So let me tell you what we're going to be doing. Okay. So I have a brand new course coming out. Okay. And it's going to be for 12 weeks and it's going to start at the beginning of the year. Okay. There's a chance. Well, trying to decide. Yeah, I think we're going to start the very first week of the year. And what we're going to do is for 12 weeks, we're going to meet. And I want you to really focus that week on what your topic or your product is you want to focus on for the week. And I'm going to help you brainstorm the content that you can make and the photos that you can put with it. Okay. And let's see. and the photos, the reels, but then the wording, because I'm the question queen, right? Um, Hang on one second. I gotta get this price. Um, and so I'm going to help you make sure your wording is effective so that you can get lots of comments. Okay. So that's my whole goal. Now, there's a couple things I need to know. First of all, I need to know, any of you here, have you never, ever bought a program from me before? So comment never. You're like, nope, never, 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 never have. Okay. Using humor. Oh, cute. That's a really good idea. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's awesome. Okay. So what we have is this 12-week course. You're going to meet with me every single week. Now, some of you have done engagement camp where we come for 5 hours and create content. Anyone done camp, and what was your favorite part of it? Okay. Some of you never have. Oh, several of you never have. Okay. I'm going to tell you what I'd suggest you take if you've never taken a class from me before. Awesome. Quite a few of you. Okay. All right. Good to know. Interesting. Because this would be fun for you to take our favorite class this month and then come join us for the other one if that. We'll have to see what y'all think about this idea. Okay. So what our goal is to help you join me on Zoom for 12 weeks creating content. You do need to have what I call your question queen skills, okay? Meaning that you know how to create good questions. Now, that's something I'm going to help you with in the class, but we want you to have that good foundation going into it, okay? Really, really, really important to understand, okay? And so it's amazing to see what you can do when you get just a little bit of assistance, because I know you are already an expert, okay? I absolutely positively understand and know you are already an expert in your field. What you need help with is how to put that down on Facebook, okay? And so I want to help you understand that, okay? This is really, really important to me. Hang on one second. Okay. I know that you know stuff and you like, I'm not sure how to say it. I wouldn't say that you sell yourself short. I just think that you don't understand how much you could help people if you got it from here out here, or at least in a post. And I know that you're going to bless a lot of people by sharing the content that you understand. Does that make sense? And the reason why you can believe this with full confidence is I know you're grateful for the person that helped you learn it, right? Okay. There's somebody who's going to be grateful that you taught it to them. It's all about gratitude. Okay. I want you to comment grateful. Wherever you learned it, whether you found a book, whether you found a blog, whether you found whatever it was, you're grateful that person helped you learn it. So you can have complete confidence. I mean, confidence. Okay. That you will be able to do this 100%. I'm serious. You can do this, and someone is going to be so grateful for your wisdom. Okay. It's so important to understand that. Don't minimize what you know and what you've worked so hard to gain. Somebody is waiting for you to teach them that. Okay. And when you create it, it's a little bit of Field of Dreams, create it and they will come. But as you learn to put some hashtags on there, as you learn to do reels, as you learn to like get yourself in front of the right people, even sometimes join some groups, The people that need you will come because you've built credibility. Somebody will share you because they're like, oh, that helped me. Here, help, It's amazing what you can do. Does that make sense? You are going to help somebody. And I want you to understand that. Okay. I want you to comment grateful and realize someone's going to be grateful for you. And that is when we have that service mindset, it doesn't feel so much like sales. Okay. We've all got to get in that service mindset. And then there's so much more we can do. Does that make sense? Everybody comment service. Does that feel better? Does that feel more authentic? Because I know, because I've taught y'all for a long time, I know how many of you do not want to feel salesy. Okay. I'm fully aware of that, like times a million. Okay. You won't come off salesy because you'll be so service oriented and they'll trust you and they'll buy from you. Does that make sense? Can you feel that? So that's what I want to help you get to. Okay. Can y'all do that with me? Okay. So what I'm going to do, those of you that have taken a class from me before, I'm first going to tell you about our class that's for those of you that have taken classes before. So hang in there if you've never taken a class from me, and then we're going to give away one $50 gift certificate tonight. Okay. So our 12-week content mastermind. So this is going to be a $397 program. Okay. So it's half price today because I want to get you excited about doing this and get you all ready for the new year. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to have this class on Wednesday mornings. It's 7:30 Pacific. That's 10:30 Eastern, or at 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. Okay. So you have a daytime or an evening time you can choose from. Every week you get to come meet with me on Zoom, and I'm going to help you get 2 weeks of content created, or at least the plan for it, so then you can go create it during the week. Our goal is to get 6 months of content created. I keep thinking I should rename this because it says 12-week content creation. It's a 12-week class to get 26 weeks of content created is the goal. Okay. There is a payment option. So all you got to do is click that link. I can't remember the exact payment option. There's 3 payments. Okay. So click on that, but you've got $197 or a 3 payment plan. And our goal is to really, really help you just take your sales and your credibility and finding new clients to a whole new level because you are building so much credibility with your people. Okay. And so go ahead and click on that and let's get you going. Okay. Let's get you all set for the new year. Like I said, the price will be $397. So we're doing a special today. So it's 12, but we're going to tell you about a social media 101 class. We want you to take that first if you've never taken that one before. Okay. 3 payments is $67. Awesome. Okay. So the other class, if you've never taken one before, we want you to understand the basics of how this is created. Okay. So social media 101 is our absolute most favorite class ever. Okay. This one is all about algorithms and realizing there's things we have to do so that Facebook will show our content. We have to love on others. Okay. We've got to comment on, or we got to reply to stories. We've got to comment on posts. We've got to make sure other people know we love them by loving, and that helps our algorithms. Okay. And then you need to understand how to just create fun posts, white lights, colored lights, all those kind of things. And you need to understand that part. Then we add the content creation with your product line. And so social media 101 would be the perfect thing to really focus on this month. There are so many fun things to answer. First of all, people are posting all about their kids and their holidays, their decorations, all those kind of things. There's a ton of content for you to comment on right now. Then We're going to help you create your own content to up your algorithms. And then we're going to help you close some sales to close out the month. Okay. Social Media 101 gives you 30 videos that you can watch on your timeline. Okay. You can watch these 30 videos. Then what you're going to do is you're going to get 2 Question Queen sessions. Question Queen sessions are 2-hour Zoom in a small group where you come and you're like, okay, I need help with my business page. I need help with my algorithms. I need help with creating content. And you can come and just ask your questions. When you come to Question Queen sessions, we don't have an agenda. We're there for you to come with your questions. You've watched videos. You're trying to apply what you learned to your product line. And you're like, I got this question, or what about this idea, or brainstorm with me at this. And we help you apply those things. So I have an amazing deal for you today. Okay. It's normally $147. So just for today, we're going to do $97 or 2 payments of $57. So you save $50 today. We never do this. Okay. So if you've never taken a program from us before, click on that and grab it now. Or if you've had a team member that's been thinking about it, like send them the link, get them signed up. We want to make sure you're starting that new year right. So then you can come take that content creation course with us in the new year. It'll be super fun. Okay. It's amazing how well it works. All right. Y'all follow me on that. All right. So tell me what questions you have about our products. So here's our 12-week content creation. So that link just popped up. And then we also want to do our giveaway. What was your aha moment today? What was your aha moment today? Good job, Miss Polly. Excellent. What are you guys' thoughts on the 26-second videos? Does that feel like something you can do? All right, let's do our giveaway. All right, so drum roll. If this person is here, when I call their name, say I'm here. Miss Deborah Schoolcraft. Miss Deborah Schoolcraft, are you here, love? Miss Deborah Schoolcraft. Yay, girl. All right, send a message into our business page, and we'll let you know how you can redeem that. Good job, lady. 26-second videos, gals. We're going to help you with the content to create for that, how to get lots of comments on it. I love when you guys congratulate each other. That just makes me so happy. Good energy. Good energy. Does anyone else, let's put those links up. So remember, Social Media 101 is 30 videos that you can watch at your leisure, okay? And you're going to get 2 opportunities to come to what's called Question Queen sessions. So this is for those of you that have never taken classes from us before. This is where you want to start with us, okay? You're going to get hundreds of images to use while you're learning how to create the content yourself, okay? I love what you get with this. You're going to get those 2 Question Queen sessions. There's a Monday night or Monday evening. But that was the same thing, Monday morning or Monday evening that you can pick from. And you can come, and it's so cool because it's on Zoom, and you can share your screen. Okay, we love it so much. It's very, very hands-on. We answer any questions that you have about social media and content creation and algorithms and really, really help you with that. Okay, so if you've never taken a program from us before, you guys, this is where to start. And it will absolutely pay off. It'll be awesome. You'll love it. Okay. And then we have the 12-week content. You guys, it's half off today. Okay, $197. It's going to be $397. It's a 12-week course where we're going to help you create that content that you can repurpose. Okay, those of you that had that, like, oh, it's overwhelming, it doesn't come natural to me, we are going to help you become experts in this too, okay? Because we know you have expertise that other people need, your wisdom, your knowledge, your insight. We're going to make sure what you've worked so hard to know gets out there, and that builds credibility and helps you increase your sales, okay? It's going to be awesome. Hello, Miss Sheffield. How are you doing, love? All righty. Any questions about those 2 courses? We're going to have some fun. Are you guys wrapping things up? What are people buying from you right now the most as you're finishing up the holidays? Helping people finish up their holiday shopping. Thank you, Miss Leslie. Social Media 101 is everything you need to build a foundation on social media. Isn't that awesome? I love it. Thank you so much for saying that. We have so many rave reviews on Social Media 101. The thing that just, honestly, to be real honest with me, that just breaks my heart is people will get in with a company and, they use social media to share pictures of their kids and communicate with their friends and family. And they didn't know, like, there's a few things you want to learn as a business owner that are just a little bit different than just using it for personal use. And so it's really amazing what you can do when you learn, it's what you didn't know you didn't know. You know that feeling when you learn something, you're like, I had no idea I was even supposed to try to learn that. That's what we share with you. And so it's so cool because you feel empowered, you feel authentic, your people like you more, your sales go up, and you're like, I can do it. There's so much hope in taking either of these 2 classes. It's a lot of fun. All right. Any questions? All righty. I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you so much for helping, hanging out with me. Mr. Porter, thank you so much. He's my little assistant. Everybody say hi to Mr. Porter. And you guys have a beautiful and blessed day. Let us know if you have any questions about any of those programs. We would love to help you. All right, all y'all. Really? That's interesting. Men's items are going more than women's stuff. Very interesting to know. That's really cool. Awesome. Hey, Miss Sherry. All right, y'all. Have a really good week. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll talk to you later. Bye, y'all.